Hello everyone, we are the group 1. In this video, I'm gonna show you how we end up with a program file that can solve polynomials like the topic given to us. The topic given to us was linear regression. So, what is linear regression? Linear regression attempts to model the relationship between two variables by fitting a linear equation to observed data. One variable is considered to be an explanatory variable, and the other is considered to be a dependent variable. So next is the source code of this program. The source code of this program came from the videos lesson of one of my groupmates who is knowledgeable enough to operate this kind of programming language, which is the JavaScript. Here are the video files of my groupmate regarding to how to operate the JavaScript. From these videos, we were able to make our own series of codes to input and create our program. Here are the some screenshot of these videos.
This is group 1 and this is our program on solving linear regression. So first it's going to show up this one right here. It says hello, let's compute using linear regression, and note that I can only compute for 7 data points. Yes, I only created this program to compute for 7 data points, not less and not more, only 7 data points. So it will ask for x value. Please enter an x and y values. So for x values, so I programmed a scanner called FreeG so I can recognize it easily. So, and then I already put some variables here for it to store our data. So it will ask for x1 first. Enter x1. When you enter x1, it will store the number here in x1. So enter x1. So after you enter the value, it will address to x1, and then it will also ask for x2, and so on and so forth. Same goes with the y values. So for y values, it will ask for enter y1. So you will enter the first value, which will be stored in y1. The second value will be stored in y2, y3, and so on and so forth. So after you enter the numbers or the data, it will show here the data points. The data points will show here, and this will be your first x1, x2, x3, x4, and x5, and x6 and x7. So as you can see here, I programmed some formulas to operate our data in order to tabulate the results. Next thing, it will show this linear equation. So this will show up, linear equation, and x bar, y bar, a1 and a0, and the least square feet will also show here. So this one is the tabulated results. I already designed the output of this one. So the tabulated result will show here. This is for x values, y values, x squared values, x times y values, ei raised to 2 values, and xi minus y. Actually, this is y bar, but I can enter a y bar on print screen, so I'll leave it as capital Y. So this will be the one. So as you can see here on the left side right here, these are the variables I use to show the numbers here on tabulated results. These are x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, and x6, as well as y1. And next that will show up is the summation of our data points. This is for x values. For y values, it will show here x squared, xy, e raised to the second here, and also the xy minus y bar. This will show up here. So for some x, I created a variable called mx, which you can see here from the upper side. Mx yan. So x1 plus x2 plus x3, x4 hanggang x7. So plus y3 and so on and so forth. And then address the variable and put it right here on the tabulated results, as you can see right here. Thus it will show up from the print screen right here. The next thing that will show up is the correlation coefficient. So this is the formula that I use to compute the correlation coefficient. So sum y divided by sum yy minus sum e divided by sum yy. So it will show right here. Also the point 4 is representing the number of decimal that will show on the print screen. So that's why. As you can see, I have this math square root r2. So that's why it will compute for the r2, then r2 will address right here and recompute as square root. So the square root will also show right here. Where is the value of correlation coefficient? So if we run the program, so it will show right here that if we run the program, this will be the one to be shown. I designed this one, so it says, hello, let's compute using linear regression, and note that I can only compute for 7 data points. As I said earlier, I created this program to only compute for only 7 data points. So as for the reference values, I choose the example from your video tutorial, sir, in order to check if our program is running properly. So for x1, I enter 1, x2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And after I enter that, it will ask for y values. y1 is 0.5, y2 is 2.5, y3 is 3, oh no, it's 2, and y4 is 4, y5 is 3.5, y6 is 6, and y7 is 5.5. So after I enter that, it will show the computed results. So this is the value, 5.5. So this is the data points. So this one is the data points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 0.5, 2.5, 2, 4, 3.5, 6, and 5.5. And the linear equation here, 7AO, 28A1 equals 24, 28AO, 140A1 equals 120. X bar, the Y bar, A1 and AO, and and the least square feet, this one, and here also the tabulated results. So these are the values. So I limit the decimals that will print out from the screen because it will not line in properly. So I just limited as 0.3 on this one and 0.4 on these 2 rows right here. So the summation, this will be the summation. Summation of xi is 28. Summation of yi is 24. Summation of xi squared is 140. The summation of xi and yi is 119.50. And the summation of ie is raised to 2 is 2.9911. The summation of yi minus y bar, this is y bar, and raised to 2 is 22.7143. So, and the solving for correlation coefficient, this will be the value. It will answer here the value. And this is the final value for the solving correlation coefficient. So this is our program, sir, group 1. Thank you so much.
This application allows users to input values, then the application computes it for you. This app is for everyone who has interest in linear regression, especially for students who want easy or user-friendly app that is able to compute simple or multiple linear regression data.
As you can see in the program, it can solve linear regression up to 7 data points. You just need to input data to the program and it will tabulate you the result. This program is very useful and easy to use. It has store variables that will help you store your data in the program. This program also has different kinds of formula for solving your data. The program can compute fast on the given set of data. It will save you time in finding and solving using linear regression. It has program formulas to operate data in order to tabulate the result. You just need to give the value of x and y so the program can generate you the result. This program is very useful for student that is having a hard time solving for the data.